Welcome to the Alliance Connection, a podcast by the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance. Each week, we bring you insights on business, economic development, and community growth in the Greater Fort Dodge region. Our focus is to drive progress, support local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in our area. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Alliance Connection. I'm Astra Ferris.
And I'm Katie Grobe.
And we're so excited to have our friends from Friendship Haven here today. Julie and Jen, hello.
Hello.
We have a really exciting event coming up in our community, unlike any before, Havenpalooza, right?
Havenpalooza. That's right.
I wish we had a riff when that happens, like a guitar riff or something after this, right?
Fun name, fun event, right?
Yes.
Yes. And so tell me all of the things about Havenpalooza.
Well, I am kind of the color person, and
Okay.
the color version is this. It is going to be an event unlike anything we've ever done, or unlike any event Fort Dodge has ever really seen. Because, how do you like that plug, right?
Love that.
It's going to start in the afternoon, go to dark, and cap the night off with fireworks, with music,
Oh my gosh.
food trucks, a kid fun zone. It's just going to be a really great event. But for the details, because I'm not very good about the details, Jen has the breakdown of like what the actual event will be.
Yeah. So June 19th, Friday, we'll start at 3 in the afternoon and go until about 10:30 that evening. So extending our hours a little bit. And the reason for that is because we really wanted to highlight more local talent and things than what we've done in the past.
Nice.
So, yeah, entertainment-wise, we have 5 local musicians lined up to come perform throughout that time frame. As Julie said, food trucks, which we thought would just be a real fun addition for food. We are adding a kids zone, so think inflatables, face painting, yard games, that kind of
Family affair.
Yeah.
So this is something that you could like bring your staff members, and then they bring their family members, like bring kids and everybody come out and just have a whole, almost kind of like a picnic feel, but
Yes.
fun.
Or might you say a festival?
Oh my
feel.
gosh.
A festival
Right.
feel.
like
Yeah.
fun of Havenpalooza feel.
Well, and
I
we
love
think
that.
people will bring some lawn chairs, bring a blanket, spend a couple hours with us. And Jen did a really magnificent job of booking local talent that reaches all age groups.
Wow.
So depending on what type of day or what time of day you come, there would be music kind of in all kinds of different music. So yes,
for anyone's musical taste.
Yes, definitely.
So who are we talking about?
Who are we talking about?
Okay. This is the
Katie
big
wants to, the
unveil.
listeners want to know.
Unveil.
This is the big reveal, right?
Yeah.
So we will kick off our afternoon from 3 to 4:30 with Chris Carr. Following him up will be Aaron Shoemaker, who is not Fort Dodge local, but we've had him on campus numerous times, and our residents love him.
So he's so fun.
Yeah.
He's got the greatest personality and gets the crowd involved and just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Gosh,
plays music
awesome.
that they really enjoy, so we wanted to bring him in. So he'll be there from 4:30 to 5:30. And then from 5:30 to 6:30 will be Spencer Sukon, a young man out of Gowrie. Sings kind of old country. Following him up then will be Stadium Drive, a local group.
We might know them.
Right? You might know that.
We might.
Right? And then kind of headlining and finishing up the evening will be Jared Benson Music. So
nice.
he's going to come
Jared
and
is awesome.
he will play from 8 to 10:30 through the fireworks to end our night. So we are really excited about the lineup because we do feel like Julie said there is really something for everybody in that lineup.
That's awesome. And so how does this work? I mean, this is, like you said, unlike anything before. So if I wanted to go and take my kiddos and we wanted to go, like where do I get tickets? How much is it? Is this a tiered thing? Tell me all the deets.
Yeah, so tickets will be available online through our website, and then also you can get them at Friendship Haven, at the main Welcome Center desk or at the Kenyon Place entrance. Would both have them. I also have them, but I'm not as easy to find in the building as those two other places.
And you can also get them at the Growth Alliance office.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys making them available off of our campus for us. That's great.
Absolutely. And of course, there's always an online option for folks, right? So they could also just sit from their couch and their sofa and get their
Definitely.
There are tickets there. Right?
Definitely, yes. General admission will be $15. Kids, because we do want people to bring their families out, kids 12 and under will have a $5 ticket.
Oh, wow.
And then they'll be able to take advantage of that Kid Zone, all those activities for no additional cost.
Very cost effective for a family, fun, entertaining evening.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
and
cool.
that is thanks in part due to sponsorship of the Kid Zone by Jim's Carpet One. So they've agreed to come on board and sponsor that piece of the event for us. Awesome. We're also working on a VIP ticket. And those,
We like VIP.
Right? So that ticket price and kind of the details of benefits is something that we'll have yet to announce, but will be coming very shortly.
So, Jen, you had me at food trucks. Okay. So I love a good food truck. And I know everybody that's probably listening also loves a good food truck. Do we know what food trucks are going to be there?
Well, yeah. So far, we have Burrito Express. Yum, right?
Yes.
Texas Toast and Tots.
Okay, there's a good one. I love that one.
Right. Groovy Smoothie.
Ooh, I feel like smoothie on a hot.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
For sure. Sips and More.
We love some sips and more.
I'm telling you, I can do a dirty soda about any day of the week.
Yeah.
Astral will get in her car.
I do. I'm
we
like,
need
does
a sweet
anybody
treat?
need a Sips and More run?
And then our final one is Munchies on the Move. And they are a new one. From what I can tell is more of a kind of a dessert-ish menu. So who can turn that down,
treat.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's food trucks, but there will also be beer sold and a few. I mean, we're going all out here.
So we can have like sweet treats, maybe a beer here and there, and then maybe a seltzer here. We can wine probably too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Really is
a little
a palooza.
something for everybody.
I know you guys throw a good party.
Yeah.
And so do you have any, that's amazing that you got that many food trucks, by the way. How is that possible? I mean,
Yeah, I was excited. We had quite a big list that we reached out to and just
food trucks have kind of become our thing.
They have.
I don't think you know, but we have food truck Fridays.
I know. I
do.
watch for
Yes.
it.
And
Yes.
then it's like, this is,
And that's open to
enhancing.
anyone. Anybody can come out. We've had all sorts of vendors come, but Jen and one of our team members, Kenzie, does a great job. Some of these food trucks I have never heard of or seen, and they're showing up at Friendship Haven.
I love that.
So you have to check out, where do we post them?
Yeah.
On
well,
social
they
media.
get posted on our social media.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. So that's scheduled. But typically would be the second and fourth Fridays.
Okay.
Most of the time. Sometimes it depends when we can get
Yes.
people. But we try to keep to that schedule so that there's some consistency to it.
Nice. And we'll try to, when we
That's
see
where
that,
I
share it,
first tried Sips and More.
Really?
Was one of their food
Out
truck
at our
Fridays.
place?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh,
Yeah.
it's such a craze. I like it.
Yes.
I didn't know Alani was fun fact. Didn't know that Alani was an energy drink. I thought it was one of those because I like.
That's why she's been bouncing off the walls.
That's why she's in
such a hurry to go there.
Honestly, it's like now it's got me. It's got me good. I thought it was like a flavored water, and so my daughter had a thing, and I was like, oh, to celebrate, here's this, and we were drinking them down. It was so good at Sips and More. And then I was like, yeah, it's called Alani. It's this. And she was like, Mom, she takes heart medicine. You know? And she was like, Mom, you're trying to kill me. I had no idea. Now I'm a believer, and now I'm always drinking them. No.
Right?
But
Yeah, we just felt like the food trucks would add a really fun and different dimension to the event this year.
And so do you have a sponsor for that?
We do.
Okay.
Fort Dodge Ford Toyota, along with Fort Dodge Chrysler Dodge Ram Jeep, has agreed to sponsor Food Truck Alley. So,
Yay!
Awesome.
They're an amazing business,
They
all
are
in
so
family
great.
and what they do.
Yes.
So of course, thanks
Yes,
guys. Thanks for
definitely.
sponsoring.
yeah.
That's awesome. And then what about these fireworks? Because being a newcomer to Fort Dodge in this area, that's one thing. The fireworks. I know there's some groups trying to bring some fireworks back here and there in different capacities, but tell me about the Havenpalooza fireworks. What do we got to expect?
Well,
here?
the one thing is we're having fireworks in June, right? So we're
Right?
kicking off
Yes.
the
You're
summer
like,
season with June 19th.
It's summer. Here's
Yeah.
the fireworks.
summer fireworks.
Yeah. So last year was the first year we had fireworks, and we've got great reviews. The one thing we're going to do a little bit different is when Jared Benson is playing, he will be playing through the fireworks show. So nothing like live music. to really make the fireworks special.
Yeah, that was one of the things.
Cool.
Yeah, that was one of the things last year. We had stopped the music to do the fireworks, and we just felt like it would add a whole nother layer.
That's so
by having
Instagram
that
worthy.
music.
Like my little
Yeah.
daughters
Play through.
would be like,
Oh,
"Oh, fireworks
100%.
and a band at the same time." Instagram, here you come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Yeah, so we're excited to bring it back. We did get really positive feedback, and so it was a component that we wanted to be sure to include, hopefully going forward. So
Nice. Do we know how long the show is going to be? An estimate?
I would guess similar to last year, and I think it was like that 10 to 12 minute range last year.
Okay.
So
I think they went a little bit longer.
You think
than
they went
that.
longer
I think
than
they
that?
did.
I don't know. I was crazy busy by that point.
She's
So
like,
yeah,
that was the end of the event.
right.
Anna Filani yet. She's still waiting.
Yeah. No, it should be a great show. So we're excited to get that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we were really excited to bring that back to our community last year. So
That's awesome.
Everyone loves fireworks.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to the Alliance Connection podcast. Stick around as we hear a quick word from our sponsor.
This podcast is produced by Spin Market and Digital. Located in Fort Dodge, Iowa, Spin Market's highly skilled team can help you increase your market by updating your website, improving SEO, designing advertisements, and producing podcasts that will grab the attention of your market. Contact Spin Market today for all your digital marketing needs at digitalagent@spinmarket.com or call us at 515-302-8026. And to learn more, visit our website at www.spinmarket.com. That's digitalagent@spinmarket.com or 515-302-8026, or visit our website at www.spinmarket.com.
I just envision like, is there going to be hacky sacks going on? Are there going to be, are we going to be throwing frisbees?
You can
like,
bring. Okay, we're putting you in charge of the hacky sack.
sack?
Yes, you
We
have
might
to
need some
bring
Growth
the
Alliance sack.
House blanket.
right.
the hacky sack.
Oh my gosh.
We
I
just
might really start
wanted to.
something.
We wanted to create, like I said, a festival feel, but really community friendly feel. We've had events in the past that were more, targeted towards adults. This one is bring your family and have a great
and
evening.
fun events. Like,
fun,
who
yeah.
has not had fun at a Hilltop Fest here and there, correct? Like, let me tell you, I think our listeners could also appreciate that you guys throw a good party.
We know how to throw a party
know?
at Friendship Haven.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That is awesome. And so, yeah, this is like a new thing. So I really want to encourage all of our listeners, all of our members, the whole community to come out and also share this podcast, get the word out.
Well, and to remember, we have one main fundraiser a year. Okay. Jen does a great job of raising funds for Friendship Haven all year long.
Yes.
But really, this is our annual fundraiser. And I don't think people realize, Astra, that we provide over $2 million a year in charitable care.
So what does that mean exactly?
So that means, what that means is when folks live at Friendship Haven, whether they live, when they live in assisted living, if they can't cover the cost of their care, we help cover their cost of their care. And then, in the health center, we're just shy of 50% Medicaid, and Medicaid doesn't cover the cost of care. Yes. So there's always a shortfall that we cover ourselves through donations and through fundraising, like events like Havenpalooza. Wow. And then there's always those little extras. I think we're known for a lot of the little extras, and we have to pay for those. So things like a position we have at Friendship Haven that a lot of people don't know that we have is a position called a companion. And companions are not certified. They're not CNAs. They are just there to do exactly what it sounds like, serve as a companion for our residents. So if that means going for a walk, reading, doing nails, visiting, they're on staff. They're paid companions, but we're able to do things like that through raising money. Yeah. And Havenpalooza is our 2026 way of doing that. And,
that's awesome.
And Jen has secured many sponsorships already. But it is our annual fundraiser. So not only is it a fun event, it's a fundraiser.
And so you're always, of course, like what a very amicable thing that you're doing for all of our folks in the community here. And so you're always looking for more of those sponsors, right? Like you would always take more.
Of course, we would never turn a sponsor away ever. You know, they do. It's an event that obviously is going to provide entertainment, but it's got a definite purpose behind it. And so, you know, we're proud to be able to say that nobody will ever be asked to leave their home at Friendship Haven because they outlived their financial resources.
And that's not normal, right? Like that's a very unique thing that we have here in Fort Dodge at Friendship Haven, right? Like that's just that sounds so special. I feel like for folks that when they make that choice and they're like, this is going to be my home, having that,
security,
yes, having that steady and security feeling, knowing that this is where I'm going to be and there won't be any worries afterwards. Like that's not a normal thing in your industry.
And it's certainly something we're proud of. Being a not-for-profit life plan community, retirement community. It is core to the mission of Friendship Haven 76 years ago now.
Oh my gosh.
That no one would ever be asked to leave. And so in order to make that happen, fundraising is a part of the work. Yep. And Jen does an excellent job. That's become her passion, her mission, and loves to tell the Friendship Haven story. We all do. We love to tell the Friendship Haven story as often as we possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely.
The other thing that's cool about the event is you don't have to attend to actually support the event because Jen has put together an amazing raffle.
Oh, I love a good raffle. So you don't have to be present to win then?
No, not at all. Not at all. So, you know, if you're unable to come that night or if you live outside of the community, but you have a connection to Friendship Haven, want to support our mission, you can do that through that raffle. And there are tiered levels of raffle tickets. So it really is something that's affordable to anyone who wants us to support us. You don't have to be present to win, so that's an added bonus. And those items are also available through our website.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dang. You guys are ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we just talked about this earlier. There's so many cool things to do in our community, and this just speaks to it. You know, like you can bring your family. You don't even have to be present. Like if you're out of town and you want to support Friendship Haven in this, you can via online or sponsoring ahead of time.
Yes. And one of the things we tried to focus on with the raffle this year is, you know, when you talked about there's so many things to do, we tried to focus more of our raffle items on kind of experiences rather than things.
Oh,
so there's
what are
a
some
mix.
of your favorite? Can
there's
you share?
a mix, but well, some of the things so far, you know, we've got tickets to the zoo in Omaha, so the Henry Dorley Zoo, a ticket package for there. We've got tickets to Arnold's Park. We've got tickets to the Science Center of Iowa. So things that, you know, may take you outside of Fort Dodge, but still close enough that it's a day trip, can be done with your family or for some of our residents with their grandkids. Yeah. So things that they can do to make those memories and experience those fun things together.
That's awesome.
That's a really great idea.
I love experiences.
I know. I have a friend, and she's pretty much the kibosh on Christmas presents. Like if it's experience red bed and something experience, you know, something to experience. I'm like, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
but
awesome.
and you know, of course, hopefully, can anybody like donate to the raffle if we wanted to as a business put together a basket that someone could raffle? Could businesses do that?
You bet. Again, you know, any way that we can open up the doors for people to support Friendship Haven, we want to do that. So if somebody is interested in putting together a basket or donating an item of some kind, just let me know and we'll get it added.
Because Jen will want to have it in the program in a timely manner. Yes. So people know what she's a taskmaster. So
I love that.
Don't wait too long if you want to, help participate. Absolutely.
Hey, I know we always love participating in that. And, you know, maybe a good margarita basket or two.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Misha puts together a good basket.
Misha does a good job at our basket. So put us down for that for sure.
All right.
And hopefully anybody else that's listening, I mean, it's always fun to do things like that.
Well, we certainly appreciate the Growth Alliance support and being there and promoting and inviting us here today. Yeah. We always love the opportunity to tell the Friendship Haven story and promote a really cool event.
Well, thank you so much, Julie. And it's a great, likewise, just to have a great relationship with you guys. Anytime we've had, you've always been, you were a speaker in our past for leading ladies, and we always appreciate that and your leadership. But having great leaders, good people doing great things across organizations, across our whole community, only helps make our whole community better.
That's what it's all about.
And we just love collaborating with all you guys. Again, all ages event. Down to this could be, I think, Julie, you talked about this could be multi-generation.
If you think about it, we could easily have, 6-7 generations there, because we'll have people, I guarantee we'll have people well into their 90s dancing and singing along, and they know some of the musicians and they're waiting for them. And then I'm sure we could have, kids under 12 years old there. So if you think about that, that alone is just a really special thing to be able to celebrate and have a party with multiple generations of folks. Right. It's something that we're really proud of, because it happens a lot at Friendship Haven, where there's kiddos there and young people celebrating with and around the residents we serve. So we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else that we want to tell our listeners about Havenpalooza?
Just plan to come out and join us on June 19th from 3 to 10:30 on our campus, and have a lot of fun.
Where on campus is it at?
Ooh, that's a great point. So it'll be in the same location as last year. So over by the Schmoker building.
Okay.
So just north of the Fort Museum.
Perfect. And there'll be big tents set up.
Can't miss
you won't
it.
miss it. No, not at all. Not
Awesome.
at all.
All right. Well, thank you again for all that you guys do, and for coming on the Alliance Connection.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We're going to shout out Becker Florist for our beautiful floral arrangement. I love the colors. They kind of match Julie's shirt.
My tie-dye.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. And of course, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast and all others, and keep spreading the good news of all the things happening in our community. Signing off. Thank you, guys. Every connection strengthens our community, and every conversation sparks new opportunities. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Alliance Connection.
Follow the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance online and on social media. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
I'm Astra.
I'm Katie.
And we'll see you next time.